I got this. Pretty popular for its price. I got it on AliExpress. The Attack Shark M3 or X3. Pretty solid budget option. I remember I got this for around $25 compared to the competitor, the Logitech mice, the very light mice. I don't remember the price exactly, but it's substantially cheaper. So let's just give it a shot and see if it's actually good for the price. Immediately off the bat, a bunch of stickers here. You can see that. And then they give you a cable as well, which is nice. Braided USB-C. So I'll be using that later to see how that works. It's advertised to be a wireless mouse. You have a box covered in Chinese. Love to see that. A bunch of stickers. Kind of reminiscent of some Counter-Strike skins I've seen. I'll put those up on the screen now. And then you got the actual mice. Or mouse. There's some protective tape for the mice feet. Or whatever they're called. And then, yeah, there's the final mouse. The little logo on the back. But other than that, the actual mouse looks pretty clean. If you could really see this, there's no real branding, no DPI button at the top, which is a little annoying, but everything else feels really nice. Initially it feels kind of cheap. The side buttons take a little bit of effort to press, and they feel a little cheap as well, but I think that's just because of how light the mouse is. I'll give like a precise measurement for the weight here. The mouse clicks feel pretty high quality though. The mouse is very smooth. It feels very light. It's very natural to the hand, which is kind of rare. And my hand's a little big for this mouse. The scroll wheel, very tactile, has like kind of membrane feeling instead of having like a precise tactile feeling, but it still feels great. Similar to the Logitech mice, their competitors, they have this USB-C slot right up here, and it's just a 4-button mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing, I think DPI is over here, which is strange. We have our USB dongle, if I can figure out how to open this. So we've got this dongle that comes in the mouse. I'll protective cover for it as well, which is convenient. I'm just gonna put this over here and we'll see how it works. So right now I'm using it. It feels pretty nice. The click response is definitely good. It doesn't feel like a wireless product I would use. Mouse feet, they feel pretty nice as well. They glide pretty well on this pretty cheap mouse pad, which is rare. So you're coming from my old mouse, which just would not glide at all. So I just got into a practice match with some bots. I'm just gonna see how the accuracy feels. Right off the bat, it feels like a lot more. There's a lot less force resisting like any movement of my mouse, which is very nice. So it makes aiming a lot easier. I feel like the frequency for the wireless dongle, it's very great. It gives a lot of movement accuracy and a lot of good response as well. Maybe one thing that's a little off that might stop you from buying this could be how the mouse is it's really easy to move around because it's so light. So maybe in terms of aim accuracy, it could be a little off. But other than that, I feel like this is a great buy, especially for just $20, especially over some kind of Logitech mouse, because they go for a lot higher in terms of pricing. So all in all, I feel like this is a great upgrade, especially if you're running like a cheap wired mouse from a while ago. You've been thinking about an upgrade, this would be the way to go. Alright, and then I'm looking at their website here. They advertise 49 grams, which I definitely feel it's very light. It advertises 80 million clicks. We'll have to see about that. I'll give an update if it breaks or not in a while. It has self-developed driver, smart sleep, ergonomic design. All of these I feel like really checks out with the mouse, especially if you don't like a certain area without grip. You can even add some of the cosmetic stickers like this, so you can have a little more grip, and maybe if you're into drag clicking, you can do that as well. So I think this is actually a really great option. In addition, on AliExpress, you can typically find this for, again, around $20 to $30, which makes it an extremely solid competitor against the Logitech Super Light mice. Hey look, Logitech Super Light. Right, so as you can see, their competitors, the Logitech Superlight, they go for around 75, maybe 70, 126. But if you look at what this design is really similar to, this design, it's really clear that it's going to be a really great competitor against this $133 mouse. So I think I can't say for sure, especially with my headset video. The headset broke after half a year, but I think I could pretty solidly rate this as at least an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 buy. With AliExpress, it's a little more risky, especially since it's not as reputable as Amazon, but I think it's worth the risk if you're trying to get a product like this.